Hey, what is going on, everyone? Shoki here, and it's finally time. PengPong has released. What is PengPong, you ask? It is an action roguelite inspired by both Pong and Brotato. We did a video on the demo a while back. Really loved it, man. And in a week where so many different roguelites are releasing, this is one that I was really excited for. So let's jump in. It saved all of our progress from the demo, which was awesome. And so right now we are in the main menu. There's a few different things you can boost up. You got your typical meta progression and all that good stuff, but we're about to jump right into a run. We've got a brand new stage over here, and so this is going to be Night Thrill Park. Every single stage has a ton of different difficulty levels that get more challenging. You got different enemies that appear, different boss fights and stuff like that. But we got to start with level 1, and we got two different characters. We got Peng and we got Croco. So with Peng, level up reroll count is increased by 1, and Croco gains 100 gold at the start of the game, and he can refresh the shop an additional time. They've also got different base stats. It looks like Croco just has a little bit less HP. But let's go with Peng, and we got a few different pucks. I used Recoil Jones in our last video. The Snap Edge Alpha projectile always pierces enemies. Damage decreases slightly with each consecutive hit. We've got the Blowquish. Fire spikes in all directions with every bounce. Spikes inflict pickled. I don't know what pickled is, but let's grab that. Let's see what this does. So whenever I smack this ball around, we're gonna shoot out some projectiles. And that is gonna, oh, it's poison. I see. So we shoot out poison spikes. And so we can see our timer up top. We want to get as much money and experience as possible because it definitely follows that same Brotato scheme, where after this we'll get to level ourselves up. I can also smack him with my stick. So we can grab more XP gain, more movement speed, or more evasion. I'm actually going to start with the XP gain so we can level up a little bit faster. Get my payout, and now we can go gambling. Challenge the roulette, where you can either multiply or lose all your chips. Choose one special contract that lets you complete a set quest. Dude, the music for this game is so good. So I can grab a quest. The next 2 battles last 15 seconds longer. We'll get experience for that. For the next 2 battles, damage taken is increased by 0.5 hearts. For the next 3 battles, monster HP increases by 70%. Oh, that's not bad. We get a lot of money for that. All right, let's do it. We can handle it. It's all about surviving anyway. It's not about killing a certain amount of enemies. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Just try not to lose any health myself. Oh, these are pieces of popcorn. Thought they were just fluff balls. I don't know what that star is, but I feel like we need to kill that. Yeah, we got an item. Spring Cushion. Pulling weapons towards you creates a shockwave that knocks back nearby enemies. So whenever my weapon returns, we shoot out a shockwave, and that pushes them back. Nice. Get my money. Oh, this is a mystery. I love mysteries. I could get a second quest, but let's see what the mystery is. Hone yourself. Swing at me and mean it. Come on, take your shot. Hey, coward. Can't take a swing? Am I supposed to just keep smacking this around? Oh, our stats are going up. We get more crit chance and evasion. Nice. All right. That was definitely worth it, if a little confusing. But I'll take it. Man, I love pickles. Not sure if I want pickles on popcorn. Actually, that would probably be delicious. But I'm one of those freaks that would literally just drink straight pickle juice. All right, let's get the health. There's something spawning that is exploding. I want to grab all the experience too. Should have leveled up a ton here. More movement speed. More crit damage, heart drop rate on kill plus 3%. Let's reroll this and grab... I think I'll just go with the crit damage at this point. No, you know what? Let's go for the pulse speed, because that's how fast my weapon returns to me. And if we have that shockwave that pushes them back, I think they'll be good. And then damage, always damage. We got one more stage with this side quest. And this is, I guess, a boss fight. Or maybe an elite fight? I'm not sure. I don't see a boss. I see a man with a gun. If I can actually smack him around. Need to try to pickle you so you get poisoned. All right, let's go for the healing. Oh, no, we already healed up. The stick does damage too, but it's not nearly as strong, especially with these guys having near double HP. And now we can go to the shop. Move to the shop where you can spend your collected chips to buy items. Dude, wieners deal 50% damage to the nearest enemy when attacking. Vienna sausage. Crit chance plus 8% if you have at least one glass heart. Bounce count plus 2. Weapon movement speed plus 10%. But enemy HP and move speed go up. I want this and I want the wieners. Seared. So critical hits will do burn damage. No, give me the sausage. Give me the paddle. So now we get extra bounces. We get extra damage to enemies that are close by. I've actually never had a Vienna sausage. My parents used to get them all the time and feed them to dogs because apparently they were like great dog treats. And I said in a previous video, I grew up with like 6 dogs at every one point in time. And how I ended up as an orange cat on the internet is beyond me. All right, these guys go down pretty fast now that we don't have the extra HP. Oh, I can dash. I totally forgot about that. That helps out. 7% more damage. Hyper capacity. We get to evolve our Blowquish. Inflicts pickled on all nearby enemies when bouncing. Blowquish puffs up instantly when held. When a puffed Blowquish bounces, deal 100% damage, and the number of spikes is doubled. Oh man, that seems really good too. We have the extra bounces, so we could spread poison like crazy. But this comboed with the sausage means I could just obliterate anything close to me. I'm gonna go for Puff Up. So I want to hold on to it. Additional elite monsters will appear. Defeat elite monsters to obtain special items or an unknown. So hold on to the puck. It's big. And so every single time it returns to me, it puffs up. And if you're the closest enemy to me, you're going to get obliterated. All right, down you go. Got a bunch of items now. This one is gold. Employee of the month. Drop a glass heart after killing 200 enemies. Gain a glass heart if HP is full at the end of combat. Melee hits deal plus 40% of damage as a bonus. Wow, that's not bad. I'm going to keep going for damage, man. I don't need the glass hearts. We're fine. Heated fork. 20% chance to inflict seared on hit. Don't mind if I do. So now I can get away with smacking you guys off. Crit damage, full speed, crit chance. Can I look at my stats right now? My crit chance is currently 2%. So yeah, let's up that up. Up that up, because that makes sense. Let's up that up again. Never stop upping that up. Guys, commentary is hard, all right? Especially when you're trying to smack things around the screen. Dude, we got so many spikes whenever that's puffed. Oh, we get cupcakes? Special evasion stamp, plus 8% evasion. So some of the items we get are just flat increases to our stats, which I am not complaining about. I am complaining about the fact that I am halfway dead. And these guys are shooting me and I'm not paying attention to it. Sometimes these things are spawning, or I guess those just explosions on the map that I'm walking into. I need to avoid those a little bit better. It could heal, but I don't want to heal. I want the mystery, which I guess I'm also healing. Fully restore HP, but reduce movement speed. Nope, I'm okay. I'm just gonna pay attention more. That's all we gotta do. I understand what's happening now. Whenever you kill these things, they shoot popcorn, and that lands and does damage. Where's this mouse? I don't know, but it's dead now. So I really got to pay attention to exactly what every single enemy is capable of. The mice are stupid. They just run around and die. XP gain. We got another shop. I feel like I don't have a ton of money. We need to gamble. You're purple. Drop a glass heart. Oh, this is Employee of the Month again. Crit chance goes up. Bounce count goes down. Crit chance goes up. Critical hits deal an extra damage instance equal to 20% of that damage, so they have stronger crits. The first time a weapon hits an enemy, it explodes and deals area damage. What? I want that. I think that's it. I think that's all we're going for. So smack you. Oh, it means my puck. Never mind. I thought I would be able to go crazy with my stick, but it's the puck. You know, dodging these explosions is a lot easier now that I remember I can dash. That does help the situation quite a bit. Olive oil, more movement speed while weapon is moving. Oh, that's useful, yeah. So let that bounce around, and then I'm super fast. 9% damage, more pulse speed or movement speed. Keep going into damage. We're knocking these guys down fast. Boss battle. So we got multiple bosses in a single run. Cup trio. Why does it sound like a Pokemon? Whoa, 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 whoa. Joe, focus up, focus up. One of them dashes towards you. That's the main problem. There you go. Poison's doing work. They're spinning, they're spinning. The guy with the gun is dead. All right, where'd the other ones go? Oh, did they all upset health? That's the last one. All right, you're almost done, my friend. Woo! Stop with that. All right. Woo! Yeah, I will take all of this. Thank you. I appreciate it. And health? You shouldn't have. XP gain. Range plus 50%. Spikes now pierce enemies. Spikes no longer inflict pickle, but instead deal damage equal to 50% of damage. Then damage just goes up by 50% by default. Man, I feel like we should go ahead and just go into damage. Get rid of the pickle effect. Let's increase my evasion. I'm going to re-roll this and get 7% more damage. Now, sometimes these mystery rooms are not that exciting. So I'm going to grab a quest instead, just because we know we can get a decent payout out of this. And I'm always struggling with money. For the next 3 battles, monster move speed increases by 33%. Survive 1 battle with max HP reduced by 3. That's terrible. All right, let's go ahead and give them more movement speed. I can handle it. So at this point, I should be able to one-shot virtually everything. Toy rugby ball. There's a lot to read there. Hold on a second. We got to restart. When the weapon bounces, it moves in a random direction. Bounce count increases by 6. Damage increases by 20%. And weapon movement speed increases by 25%. Wow, this seems insanely good. Hello, hot air balloons. Multiple hot air balloons. Oh, I need that health, please. Thank you. I don't know, man. I never got super into Brotato. I played it a few times because it was a really good roguelite to play co-op with people. But something about this game just really pulls me in. It's probably the aesthetic. I've always liked that really dirty casino gambling aesthetic. I mean, I love Vegas. Create a flame field every 3 weapon bounces off of an enemy. I don't know if that's going to happen because they're all going to keep dying in one hit. Evasion plus 5%. Movement speed increases by evasion percentage. But we have 10% more enemies. I want that anyway. More enemies, more money, more experience. Recover a glass heart whenever HP drops to 1 heart or less. Copy. This item's effect applies twice. So there's a bunch of modifiers for all the items you can get. I'm never going to have full HP, so the heart power bank is useless. I'll grab the slip oil. Why not? I can re-roll this for 1 coin. 25% chance to gain 1 glass heart at the start of combat. When the weapon stops, it creates a flame field. When you evade an attack, damage plus 50% for 5 seconds. Damage plus 20%. Just off the cuff. Give me that. Give me the flame. Give me the glass heart. All right. That was a very good shopping experience. I got my glass heart. So when you stop, you leave fire. And if you bounce 3 times off of enemies... Oh, it doesn't have to be the same enemy. So we're going to have fire everywhere. I think that fire might hurt me, though. I'm not sure. Let me test it. If I get a moment here. Get that health. Dude, we're so overpowered. Holy crap. It's okay. It's a good thing. Still got 10 more waves to go. 7% more damage. I don't care about the heart drop rate. I want DPS. We're at 225% right now. What I do want to see is how many biomes there are in total, because the world map looks like it could be misleading. Like there's a little bit more than it lets on. Because I like how fundamentally different this area is from the first area. When an enemy with seared dies, it inflicts seared on the nearest nearby enemy. I wonder if the fire just causes seared automatically. It doesn't say that it does. Got 5 seconds to go. We almost have full health. Maybe we should have gotten that power bank. 9% damage. Is this a elite fight? Yeah. Let's go for the elite. Normally we get good stuff. See how fast we can kill them. All right, you're the elite. You shoot a ton of projectiles, but you're dead. That was fast. That was very fast. Plus 20% damage to bosses. Gain a glass heart at the end of combat, but I lose my max HP. I want the bubblegum just for the meme of going all the way into damage, but with his heart bank book, I might have an insane amount of health. I really should have gotten that power bank. We'd be getting so many glass hearts. I think it's more so I've finally adapted and gotten to a point where I'm not getting hurt anymore. We're just knocking out these enemies so fast. Which is great. 12% damage, 10% heart drop rate on kill or more evasion. What's my evasion stat at right now? It's at the bottom. Is there not evasion up here? Am I crazy? I don't see evasion over here. I wonder how you're supposed to see... Oh, it's dodge. I assume? Yeah, 19% chance to completely negate damage when hit. I wonder why it has 2 different words. Oh, we get another upgrade? Unless this is swapping it out. Deal bonus damage equal to 75% of your damage to enemies with pickled. Inflict pickled on all nearby enemies when bouncing off of an enemy. Well, we don't have pickle anymore. Do I have to grab one of these? I guess we were able to keep evolving it. Question mark. Can I look at my weapon? Yeah, I mean, we got another one. But spikes no longer inflict pickled, so that was kind of a moot point. Well, no, they're getting pickled. Maybe there's pickle from impact damage. That might be the case. You guys know me. I don't remember things. I just smack things. Oh, give me the briefcase. Daily practice log. Damage dealt to normal monsters increases by 1% per player level. We're level 16. We're not that high level. That's crazy to think we've only leveled up 16 times. That means there's a lot of stages we're not even leveling up from. We're getting purple experience now. Let's do crit chance. We're not really getting any special rooms anymore. It looks like you can see what's coming up on that map on the right whenever we finish the stage. You're new. And you spawn babies. Your last act before death is farting out children. And then I promptly murder those children as well. War's a battlefield, man. Okay, so coming up, I think that's a shop on the right side. 12% XP gain. That's nice, but I don't think we need it. I think I'm going to go for crit chance just so we can keep the damage output. Yup, it is a shop. Cracked billiard ball. Plus 4% crit chance per bounce. Oh, give me that. Seared damage goes up. Pull speed is higher. And we have a higher heart drop rate. More bounces. I want both of these. I'll take that too. I'll take it all. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. The time is going up. We got 30 seconds. Not that it really matters much because I've got an insane amount of HP. What I'm really excited about is unlocking more characters. We've only got 2, and it looks like there's a ton. I should probably read up on how we can get new characters. Probably leveling up certain weapons. That's typically how it worked in Rotato. Another glass heart. We haven't taken damage in I don't know how long. Dude, no, we gotta gamble. We gotta gamble. We haven't gambled yet. We're gambling now. Let's go. One more time. Okay, all right. 69, nice. Let's up the ante. Whoa! Yes! We stay winning, baby. Oh my God! Holy crap! That's more money than I know what to do with. 100's the cap. Let's do it one more time. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take my earnings. I am not beating the luck accusations, not today. Hopefully we get another shop, because that is a lot of cheddar, man. The only enemy that scares me is this dude with the gun. He's the real problem right now. Oh, I want that briefcase. Blue welcome drink. 50% chance to gain extra glass hearts when picking up glass hearts. There really is a glass heart build. I wonder if we're also getting priority for like items because of what I'm already building. Dude, these projectiles are insane. Legendary. Plus 2 bounces? I do want the damage, but I want as many bounces as possible. Oh, dude, there's a shop? No way. All right, well, sir, I am cleaning you out. That's the extra crit damage. Melee damage goes up, 40%. Damage goes down, but we get 1 heart. I don't want that. Attack stamp, reroll. Weapon damage plus 6% per bounce. Plus 3 bounces. More damage to bosses. Movement speed and evasion. Oh, I can't reroll it again. There's a limit. Oh, there's a reroll count. That's not cost. That's the amount of times you can reroll the shop. That's why the crocodile gets an extra shop reroll. I see. So the game expects you to get filthy rich. And it punishes you. I see. Dude, this thing never stops bouncing. And then we're going to get fire all over the place. Another glass heart. We're not taking damage, fellas. I need 3 rows of health by the time I win this. I'm the healthiest penguin around. I mean, my melee hits do 215. It's not something to scoff at. I think we're at the boss fight now. All right, let's go for crit chance. My crit chance is now 26%. All right, let's see how fast we can kill you. I need to get to a spot where I can bounce it over and over with a wall or something. Like right here. Nah, it still just goes crazy. I have no control over my puck right now. Let's say you gotta stop doing that eventually. Whoa. I guess we need iframes for that. Yeah, this boss fight's cool. It's a shame we're gonna be blitzing through it so fast. I think I'm learning the negative consequence of bounce. All right, we did it. I'm not sure why we're getting money. Does it go into like endless mode? Board the elevator and run. There's got to be a way to do endless. I know that's a thing. Oh, we can gamble afterwards? Any chips you have will be converted directly into permanent currency when you complete the run. This slot machine is your last chance to multiply your chips. Bet as many chips as you like. If you win, collect your payout and keep playing. If you lose, you'll only lose the chips you bet. No way, so you can gamble the meta progression currency? Dude, that's so bad. Wait, no, Joe, don't do that high. Come on, go back. Be reasonable, be reasonable. Let's do 150. That's not reasonable. Let's do 100. No! Oh my God. 50. 50 again. 50 one more time. I fear the luck on this one might be more rigged. There's also a 15% chance the machine explodes. And that chance is getting higher and higher. No! But we got the clovers up top. You're kidding me. Well, I lost some money. But that's fine. Munching on popcorn, the friends finally catch their breath. Just who is the client behind these strange requests? Before they can finish the thought, some troublemakers begin creeping closer. They prepare to head for the mysterious attic. So much for taking a break. So we've got a new biome. Field ration. Increase a random stat. I think that's meta progression currency. Skip tent. How do we get new characters? Let me go here. Because all these guys are locked off. Let me go here and look at the collection. Oh, it's mysteries. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to progress a certain amount. We did unlock a new weapon. Howlin' Hi-Fi 66. I don't know what it does. Looks like there's a bunch of items we can end up discovering. And there's a ton we've yet to get. All right, let's try out this new stage. We've got the Mischievous Attic. And so let's play as Croco this time. We've got these headphones. The battery charges each time it bounces. While holding the weapon, consume battery to deal continuous damage to a nearby area. Its difficulty is hard, so we've got different difficulty levels on each weapon. Let's try it out. So when we hold this up, we do AoE damage. And then as we bounce it around, that charges its battery. I see, so the battery's on the headphones. So it's green, it's draining down. And we do way more damage with that AoE attack. So we want to hold that as much as possible. All right, let's grab... I don't know what attack speed's going to influence on that. Maybe the proc rate will go up. Let's grab that. And let's get ourselves a quest. Just so we know what we're getting into here. There's the heart power bank. You know, it's not bad to get this early on. Weapon return speed is reduced by 70%. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab this. So now if I don't take damage, if I have full HP at the end of the round, we'll get a glass heart. But it's going to take way longer for my weapon to come back to me, which doesn't really matter that much. Okay, we're out of battery. I want that. Drop a heart after killing 300 enemies. It looks like these teddy bears, whenever they die, their stuffing comes out, and then we have to worry about that. Come on. We could get another quest, because I think you can stack these. For the next 2 battles, monsters move faster. Next 2 battles are longer. 70% more monsters. We can do that. Especially if Croco can reroll the shop twice. Oh no! Wasn't paying attention. All right, keep moving, keep moving. Get that AoE damage, stack it up. Nice. So I am definitely going to want to stack into as much raw damage as possible with this guy. And then I guess attack speed for the proc speed. Yeah, that's the only stat we're getting. We're not getting actual damage. All right, now that we've got the power bank, let's do my best not to take any hits here. I'm really trying to focus because we got a much smaller map now, and I'm doing this AoE melee build. All right, we got the glass heart. Awesome. XP gain. When it bounces off an enemy, generate a wave with half the effect. When battery reaches 0, deal 600% damage in an area. Give me that. Crit chance goes up. Damage increases by crit chance. 50% chance to heal an extra heart when picking up hearts. Faster pull speed. And a higher heart drop rate. The steroid, I'm never going to get value off of. Our HP is never going to be that low. So I want the pull speed. I do want the stun gun. And I will re-roll this. When you evade an attack, damage goes up. Gain shield instantly. Gain shield again every 5 hits taken. That's not bad. Why not? I would love the lube, but no lubricant today. We're going in raw. Guys, I have a very embarrassing confession, and I'm not sure why I'm telling you this, besides just to add commentary to this video, but when I was a kid, I collected Beanie Babies. And by collect, I mean I probably had over 100 Beanie Babies. I was a big stuffed animal guy, okay? I also liked action figures, don't get me wrong. But if there was a Beanie Baby, you know I had it. Extra healing. All right, I need to make sure I let my battery deplete all the way. I'm not thinking about that right now. Let's do evasion. Attack speed. I wonder if higher attack speed means our battery will get drained faster too. This is the elite. So let's get right up on this guy. Wait to run out of battery. Discharge. Holy crap! That decimated that dude. I lost the shield. Oh, we need to get that item. There's just so much freaking stuffing. Higher crit chance, however, one random stat is reduced. Or I could just get 15% crit chance. Give me that. I will gladly take that. Discharge? Oh, I must have already did it. And we'll grab some more XP gain. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if you can't just get more attack damage with this puck. Because we haven't seen it a single time with my level ups. These guys, I am not a fan of. But the good thing about these glass hearts, whoa, 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 whoa. Get that. Zappy bubblegum. When a weapon is fired, lightning strikes, chain lightning. I'm not really gonna be firing my weapon very often, but that's cool. The glass hearts kind of have a snowball effect because as long as we have full regular HP, we keep getting the glass hearts. Let's gamble. Hopefully we can get just as lucky this time. Started off with 50. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Yes, we're a winner! Dude, I've lost so much money. 30. Okay, okay. I still have not made a profit. What about 10? Joe, save your money. You got lucky once, you're never getting lucky again. That's just how it works, my friend. It's the harsh reality of life. Oh, you've got a special little helmet now. You drop out more fluff balls. Don't forget, Joe, you can go all Bobby Hill on these guys. Smack them around with a purse. Yeah, so attack speed is definitely impacting how often we shoot out this pulse. Let's re-roll this, actually. There's damage, but I want to keep going into attack speed now. If we can get, like, proc effects whenever they get zapped, that would be awesome, too. I do not have the money for this right now. We don't care about bouncing, because we want this to really come back to us as soon as possible. I guess every single time it bounces, we get more battery, though. Elemental damage. Higher crit chance per bounce. More damage per bounce. I think I'm just going to grab the stamp to give me 2 bounces. Faster battery gain. The actual damage from that projectile is not incredible. It's only doing 30, which is really harsh. All right, let him stack around. Get ready for the discharge. Boom. Everything's dead when that happens. No! Holy crap! Give me the heart. There goes our glass heart. AoE attack speed plus 100%. Oh, dude. But battery duration goes down. That's also good with the discharge. 100% give me that. Boss battle. Dude, oh my god. All right, we already lost our battery. All right, you drop Legos. The worst fate a man can suffer. Stepping on a Lego. All right, I see why this weapon is rated as hard. You need to have a ton of control of the situation. Dude, these projectiles are insane. One more discharge. No, please. No. Stop calling reinforcements. Get in there. Yes. All right. Give me the money. Give me some help. Please give me some help. Thank you. How nice of you. Let's do XP gain. More XP gain. Now let's finally see the mystery room. Oh, it's this thing again. Smack you around, more crit chance. So it seems like every single time we hit it, there's a random chance we get a stat up until it just breaks. so you drop ink. Get the heart. Let's get out of here. I don't know what that ink does, but I can guess I don't want to touch it. Okay, never mind. It doesn't hurt me. It just kind of does the squid effect from Mario Kart. We get another rugby ball. So the more we bounce, the more damage, the more movement speed we get on the weapon. Which is great, because I think we're realizing that bouncing is actually pretty good for this thing. Get our battery maxed out. Bounce count +6. During combat, weapon size grows by 1% each time a weapon bounces off a wall or on the screen edge. What? Will that increase the size of the AoE? I'll try it out. After bouncing off a wall, weapon movement speed and damage increase until the weapon's next hit. 15% damage. I don't know if that was a good call or not. Pickle. I think we should grab this. I don't know if that affects my AoE or not. Lightning damage to all nearby enemies. Give me that. So now we got lightning and pickled. We got bounces, which will apparently increase the size of my weapon. I think that does make the AoE bigger. I think it does. More crit chance per item owned. Now my question is, does this size reset every battle? Because it didn't say that it did. It did not say that. It could be insane. Okay. Damage. For the first time this entire run, we'll grab damage. All right, let's see the size. Is it still big? No, it's not. Disappointing. And so it only gets bigger whenever it touches the edges of the map. Blast them all down. They get discharge. Everything's dead. I can't believe we came back from this. It was looking pretty bleak for a while. But I really enjoyed this weapon. It's super unique. XP gain. I'm leveling that up probably too much. Let's go for the elite. I might just start spending more of my money into rerolls to increase their DPS output. All right, you should die in one whole blast here. Yup. Greatly increase a random stat. More weapon damage per bounce. Evasion. Let's go with the stat boost. Critical chance 25%? Yeah, that is great. When the weapon stops, it creates a flame field. Not as exciting. Get this heart so I can get my glass heart. Just don't take damage. Whew. Okay. Attack speed. Damage times 0.75. When activated, AoE damage gradually increases by 100% and range by 50% over 5 seconds. Or we could just increase the attack range by 40%. I don't know if Crescendo is going to be that worthwhile. I think I'm going to get, yeah, base boost. Let's do that. Combo that with the fact that our weapon's going to get bigger and bigger. We might be able to get to a point where my attack is bigger than the entire screen. So for the beginning of the run, I'm just going to go crazy smacking it into walls, and then the last 10 seconds, I'm just going to kill everything. All right, a few more smacks. Here we go. Dude, holy crap. They literally can't do anything. Once it comes back to me, please. Let's grab damage. 8% crit chance, because our crit chance right now is at 73%. And same strategy. Keep smacking this around. You guys shoot a ton of projectiles. Let's try to hold on to this for a second. Clear out the screen. Because even the discharge has that crazy effect. All right, now it is time. Wipe the screen. Crit damage. We're not getting as much money this time around. But to be fair, I have not won the slots. Weapon knockback. Crit damage goes up, but one stat is reduced. Evasion. I'm going to try this crit damage. Just don't reduce my crit chance. Evasion went down. That's fine. That was the best outcome we could have had. Reroll this. Gain a glass heart at the end of combat. When a weapon bounces, lightning strikes the nearest monster. Dude, I don't need to read the others. Give me that. Give me that. So now while we're making this bigger and charging the battery, of course we get the benefit of the random lightning strikes, killing everything in the process. When a weapon stops, lightning strikes the 3 nearest monsters. All right, time for all of you to die. You've been walking around my map a little too long. I do apologize to anyone that is watching this video at night in a dark room because it is probably destroying your eyeballs. Devil's Shop. We can buy good items at the cost of health. Reduce damage taken from monsters. Gain chips randomly. Shop discount. Okay, give me money. Wasn't a lot of money. And shop discount. I don't think we have a shop coming up on the board. So I didn't need the money either. Whoops. It's okay, we don't need that. We're fine. Let's give myself some breathing room. They said this weapon was hard. They didn't know I was coming around. Fingers crossed we actually unlock a character after this. Crit chance. Crit chance. 90% crit. I don't know if this game has overcrit. Oh, so there is a shop. I don't know why sometimes you can see it on the map and sometimes you can't. Revive on death. 40% damage? Give me the 40% damage, man. More movement speed while weapon is moving. Because that affects my blast. We're doing 469. And then whenever it discharges, that's an extra 600% damage. How high can we hit? Okay, steroid. I want to manage to hit someone with the discharge and see exactly how high that number is going to be. Whoa, that was 4,000 damage! 12% attack speed, please. It is time for the boss. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. All right, discharge. Bounce it around a little bit. This boss is pretty cool. This church. There we go. Watch out, Joe. You might die. Finish him off. Okay. That got a little too close for comfort. So I did check. There is endless mode, but only on difficulty 2 or higher. So you can end up using that experience. Wow, we have a very ominous amount of money. All right, let's do 50. Okay. Got my money back, at least. Got my money back again. Dude, what is going on? All right, you know what? I'm gonna take that because that is technically a profit, and I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, nearly 700,000 damage. That's crazy. I mean, that was our main source of DPS. The friends have wrapped up their third job without a hitch. Maybe this work suits them better than expected. Now that they have fully settled into the job, they head for their next destination with a spring in their step. What kind of fun awaits them in the forest? Okay, so we got a ton of these little potions. Master key. Restock request form. More rerolls. Portable hand warmer. While the player is holding a weapon, damage gradually increases. That would have been so good. We got an otter! A sea otter who keeps his treasured pebbles in pairs. Hang one in the pebble. If otter catches 3 clams, 1 goes right back in the water. An odd number of weapons, unthinkable. He'll make it even, whatever it takes. I don't understand exactly what that means. How do we get to the forest? Do we need to get up a little bit further here? Yeah, probably so. Because it looks like we've got a map here. We've got a map here, and then another one there. So maybe 3 more stages. All right, what does the otter do? Weapon count is doubled. However, the damage multiplier becomes 0.5. Huh. Guys, that has been PengPong. This game is a ton of fun, if you could not tell by me cackling maniacally as I played. If you enjoyed, let me know down below. Hit that like button. And if you've watched me so far and have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? We're getting closer and closer to 200K. Be part of the movement. That's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time. Take care.